And he was explaining what was happening.
He was explaining what was happening, but he also gave you a time frame. What did God tell you?
He said 50 days.
He said 50 days from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the word that was released to my son, if you all heard, he heard the Lord say 50 days from here. And he saw a flood, and he saw these tall buildings fall down. You also said you saw something else on top of the tall buildings?
Yep. Fire.
He saw fire on top of the tall buildings, okay? So what I want to also speak to you all about is...
It's 42 more days until the flood might happen.
Okay, my son is saying it's 42 more days until the flood may happen. When we pulled it up, it showed May 21st as the day of a flood coming. God did not speak to my son about the location of this flood. He just spoke to him about the days that were... how many days until that time period, and he also showed him the buildings falling. Like I told you out that same day, I saw buildings falling. I saw it before he did, and then he came to tell me that he saw it. So he also saw the same thing that I saw, but God gave him more. He gave him another part, so to speak, right? So this was just something that we wanted to come to you all and share, because again, doing our part as children of God, doing our part as who God has called us to make sure we release the word of the Lord to you all so that you will know what God is speaking about, so that you will also repent. You will turn from your wicked ways. You will do what God has called you to do, right? This is not just about releasing the word or to even cause there to be fear, right? This is to release a word so that you all will know what God is speaking about in this time, what he's revealing to, people who have the prophetic gifting or those who are prophets of the Lord, to speak to you all about what the Lord is speaking about so that you will know what God is saying. And also, again, to let anybody else know who has this gifting that you want to be a good steward over it, and you want to give as the Lord leads you. You want to release the word so that God's people will have a chance to know what is going on and to repent, right? Because we know that's biblical. If you read throughout the Old Testament, you see so many times that God sent a prophet, and he will also make it known that he wants to restore. He also makes it known that he wants his people to repent. He gives us room, I believe, to repent. Okay, so
and God was helping me and my brother. My brother's in the bathroom. My Lord help my mom. Help my mom bring us to Texas, Austin.
Okay, so he is releasing some stuff I didn't expect him to release, but we will have another part speaking about that in regards to the journey that God has us on here in Texas. But I wanted to release that word to you all and let you all know what God talked to